Good afternoon, this is Ben Masonheimer with Silver Seas Yachts, and today I'm behind our office in San Diego on beautiful Shelter Island. I'd like to share a boat that's just come in with you. This is a 2021 Tiara Sport 38 LS. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Just so you know, this boat is available. It's ready to go, and while I can't quote the price online, if you give me a call, I'll be happy to quote the price for you. Okay, starting off at the stern, we have our triple Mercury 300s. They have the accent stripe that's also on the hull. They're V8s, 300 horse, tons of torque, 4 overhead cams, and just everything's been rethought for reliability and that low-end torque where we need it for this type of boat. The stripe looks beautiful. As you can see, that's the same color on the side of the boat, and it changes throughout the day. It'll go from dark like we have here, then if we come around the back, as you can see, it's completely different. So very cool. You can see I have the underwater lights on. The boat comes with a dive ladder that hooks in here. On the other side, you have a regular swim ladder that flips out the back. Here's our engine well, all very neat and tidy. Something I've done on this boat, I've added the reverso outboard flush system. So you plug a hose in here, push a button, and it flushes these outboards in sequence with pressurized water for you. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, oil change. When you change the oil on these, very simple. You can add oil here, check oil with the dipstick, remove the whole cover, and let's see. Well, down on the side of the motor, there's a little 5/8 hose barb, and you hook up a hose to that, and that's how you drain the oil. So very easy. Everything is up and out of the water. It's a really great setup. I'm very happy about this. Stepping on board, we have a boarding gate here. Beautiful entertaining area, this table. I'll show you in just a moment. It turns and folds out into a dining table. It will also go down into it'll go all the way down, and then you can put a cushion on top and make it a layout area. It has speakers here in the end, beautiful teak flooring, storage under all 3 of these areas. With the cockpit seating module spun around, you open up about 4 feet of space here at the stern of the boat. This gives you access to your ladders, the water, everything is right here. We can put in rails, we've done that for fishing, we've put in rod holders here. The space is taken up from this area, but it just gives you this amazing beach club type feel. I've got covers, the boat comes with covers for everything, so I have those under the seat now. Right here is where your water fill is. You have a pressurized fresh water fitting with a quick disconnect, and here's the button for your reverso automatic flush system. Across the way we have 2 shore power inlets. You can hook in cable TV, you have your breakers, so really easy, very simple. Here we have a hot and cold water shower. And forward of that we have 2 aft facing seats with storage under each one. Plenty of cup holders for everyone. Here's our sink. Then we have our Kenyan electric barbecue. We have a mount for our television here. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. And then we have this Vitrifrigo refrigerator. You can get cold enough to freeze things if you turn it on up. And then you have a utensils drawer. We have lights in the hardtop, and the boat, throughout the whole boat, anywhere they can put them, they have these beautiful LED lights hidden away, and you can pick any color you want, the speed at which they react, and the whole boat looks very beautiful at night. All right, here's the dive ladder storage. These are exhaust vents for your generator, exhaust hose vent, underwater exhaust, so that's very nice. Down here we have the Seakeeper 3. The boat comes with 2 battery chargers. The Seakeeper is a DC Seakeeper, so the big charger is for the Seakeeper, and then you have a little house charger here. Here's our diesel Cummins Onan generator. It's quite large and runs everything very nicely in this boat. And as you can see, it's very tidy in here. Tons of space. This ladder just lifts right out. And, you know, people configure this however they'd like. On the port side, we have another locker. This one houses the table that goes up in the bow. This table screws into the floor. These rods screw in. It's not like a socket you drop in. Here's some through holes for air conditioning. Here's the table, and it's very sturdy. I mean, you could, I don't know, you could make it into a fishing table. You can do whatever you want with it. Also, the sockets, these socket holes in the deck make it really easy to mount something else there if you'd like. The boat has tons of speakers. We have the upgraded speaker system. It has tons of bass. Sounds very good. You won't be disappointed on that point. Moving forward to the bow, I drug this out. This is our Yeti Tiara Sport cooler that comes with the boat. You have 2 steps that go up to a very beautiful non-skid deck on this side. This is for boarding onto a larger yacht or for a fixed dock. 2 fuel fills, one on either side for a central tank of 331 gallons. Our helm seating is 3 across, and each seat is very spacious, very wide. You get a thigh-rise bolster. Everyone gets their own armrest on both sides, so no one's going to be fighting over that. You have air conditioning and heating vents on either side, across the back and down below. We have footrests for both passengers. The center seat goes forward and back with the push of a button. You have this whole step here that will flip down to give you a better height. As you can see, we have a beautiful teak deck, Tiara tilting helm, standard Lumar bow thruster. Here's your ignitions, 4 cup holders across this beautiful piece of teak, and there's even a place for your phone. All of your switches light up. When you put on the nav lights, all the lettering lights up. So just very beautiful, and I love the wood with all the technology. These are the Garmin 7616s. These are the latest from Garmin and top of the line. They have things that used to be non-standard, like auto routing or auto guidance. As you can see, it's routed me around, and it'll take me on this path. I do have to avoid other boats, and I should review this route to make sure I'm not too close to something. Obviously that's going to be good, but yeah, auto routing, very cool. All your engine telemetry is here, so engines, all there. Fuel consumption. This thing just does a bunch. You can even control the stereo from here. All the different zones, as you can see, you can use the equalizer for each zone. This sounds amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing stereo. We have sonar. We have a 48-mile array radar. I could spin that up real quick. Let's see. And there we go. I mean, I'm in a harbor, so let's see. This is a Doppler radar. It's a phantom radar. If I turn down the gain, I should clean it up a bit, but I can tell you I was on one of these this morning. It works very well. Let's go ahead and shut that off. Touch of a button. Here's your Fusion stereo head unit. It's also touchscreen, and it's Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Here we have our throttles. You can use one lever, throttle only. We have auto trim on this unit, or you have your trim switches here. You have a tilting helm, Linko automatic trim tabs. Here's your joystick with built-in skyhook. This is used for docking and controlling the autopilot. Here's your autopilot, and here's how you would engage the course that I just showed you up on the screen. Alright, here's our ignitions, and then we also have our Fusion plug-in if you'd like to plug directly into your Fusion unit to bring the music in that way, or a USB. So, beautiful visibility, all tailor-made glass, it's all UV. Up above, we have our engines here. This is our engine controls. It's going to tell us everything about our engines. We can control our active trim, which is mad at me right now because I didn't put the engines all the way down. Sport exhaust, trolling mode, cruise control, everything's in here. These engines, they hold their RPM. They don't fall off plane as you adjust them. It's just a very smooth setup. So you have the engines being trimmed automatically. The boat is being trimmed automatically. And then we have our Seakeeper 3, which runs on DC power. And you can run it on the generator or DC, and this will level the boat at rest or even at speed. It's large enough to do that. Here we have our VHF, and let's go ahead and step down into the cabin. As we step down into the cabin, we have these nice stainless steel treads. Something you'll notice, if I push this button here, I have lights that then come on, and they also come on all around the boat. and I can change that color just by changing this knob. I can make them flash and blink. There's all kinds of things I can do. But right now, they're just on a solid setting. We have a second trash can just under here. You have one at the wet bar, and then here, and they're very large. Here's our AC and DC panel. So battery switches, you kind of just leave this the way you want it, come and turn the boat on. And then our AC panels down here with 2 lines in. Air conditioning, 2 zones, one for upper and one for lower. Deck grill, outlets, 2 battery chargers, a water heater, a microwave, and an ice maker. So very well equipped. Here's that microwave. Below that, we have our GFI plugs, 2 of those, 110 outlets. We have our generator, high water alarm, and tank monitors. Here's your hanging locker. And this right here would be how you take your television from in here, and it just clicks right in to the wet bar in your cockpit. And yeah, it's very easy to do. We have another USB, and then a very large storage cubby here. All right, now I apologize for the mess. We just got this boat in, and I pulled off all the canvas and rolled it up in order to take the boat out. But you can see we have a nice, very nice high-end mattress. The accents continue to be very nice in this area. We have a vent here for air conditioning and a nice headrest. This is the filler cushion for the cockpit seating area. You lower the table all the way down, and this goes right on top and makes a beautiful layout area. We have very nice storage drawers down below, our macerator, and well, I'll show you. Very easy to get to. Shower sump, macerator. We have, well, let me move it. Here's your mattress pad. It comes with all the pillows and sheets. We'll keep those in the bag until it's purchased. Smart DVD player. You have another storage there. You have storage across the back, storage just below. AC controls up top, down below. And you can control this zone of the fusion unit just from right here. You can also do that in the cockpit or the bow. Here's the TV. This is its weather cover when it's outside, and it simply detaches, moves outside, and it has an outlet and a cable plug-in out there. Again, beautiful finishes. Love the wall covering, the handles. The headroom, that's really nice, especially here. I can stand up no problem here. Okay, here's our head, and look how beautiful that is. We have a shower curtain that will enclose this area. Beautiful teak throughout, 110 outlet, vent and lighting is here. Storage below, 2 drawers, and then 2 opening areas there. Toilet paper is kept here, vacuum flush head, and then we have this beautiful adjustable shower here. Headroom, again, let's go ahead and step in. Yeah, barely touching. But I'm really trying to touch. I'm standing bolt upright. So not bad at all, especially if you're a tall guy. We have a stop here for the door. And let's go ahead and head to our bow. As we walk forward to the bow, you can see we have very nice deep gunnels, and this handrail runs nearly the length of the boat. This indentation here is used to store your fenders, and all 4 of them will fit in there. As you can see, you've got the lighting on here that I was showing you earlier, and it really is all throughout the whole boat. Armrests on either side, on your forward-facing seats, and this is just a great spot to hang out. There's a Mediterranean sunshade. It has 3 poles. They go into these sockets, 1, 2, and 3, and then they hook up very easily. The sun sail hooks up here and gives you this beautiful shade over the bow. Those rods are stored right here, and they have little tensioners on them, which is really nice because it makes it very easy. Here we have cup holders. Again, you can see the lighting. So just a really beautiful spot to just hang out and have a cocktail in the evening. You also have USB and stereo controls. Alright, lastly, I thought I'd show you what the boat looks like with its isinglass up and its covers on. These covers have very few snaps. Very, very nice, easy to put on. These windows will flatten out with some sunshine, and the doors on either side, they're on a separate track up top, so you can unzip them and slide them out of the way. So yeah, covers on, all stowed away and ready for the next use. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the water.